Welcome to video 3 of our Healthy Mindset series. If you haven't seen the previous 2 videos, check out the links in the description. Today we're going to talk about movement. Did you know that taking 8,000 steps a day can reduce your risk of all-cause mortality by 51% compared to 4,000 steps per day? It's not a lot of steps. So how can something so simple be so impactful? And what other types of movement can we use to dramatically improve our health? So let's say you're a beginner to exercise, or maybe in high school or in the past you used to be really active and you've taken a break for a couple of years. How can you start? Well, first of all, I want you to just get rid of that all or nothing mentality. We don't want to dive in trying to do, an hour-long workout 7 days a week. That's not really sustainable or realistic for anybody. So let's start small. Start with 5 minutes, maybe 4 or 5 times a week, and commit to moving in some way. Here are my top 3 recommended exercise types for beginners. Number 1 is walking. If you can walk, you should walk every day. Daily frequent walking is associated with longer health spans, better heart disease markers, and lower blood sugar. And studies seem to show that walking in a lot of small chunks throughout the day has a little bit more benefit than doing all of your walking in one chunk. But honestly, anything's better than nothing. Walking has physical benefits, but also mental and social benefits. If you walk by yourself, you can get away from that daily grind, kind of reflect on your thoughts or observe nature, get some sunlight, some fresh air, right? That's awesome. If you walk with someone you're close to, like a family member or a friend, you can improve social relationships, which is also very good for health and longevity. And if you walk holding hands, that's an oxytocin release. Free love right there. Number 2 is mobility. I will encourage mobility training till the day I die. Now, just to recap, mobility differs from flexibility in that mobility is the active movement of a joint through its range of motion, instead of just passively pushing it like flexibility. Now, both are important, but I'd argue that mobility is more overlooked by most people. Mobility training can be done almost anywhere, and it can improve the range of motion of your joints. And with increased range of motion comes less pain, better posture, and overall better body mechanics. It's never too late to improve your mobility. Let me know in the comments if you want to see any mobility training for specific body parts, but in the meantime, follow along with the warm-up in this video to get a good guided tour through whole body mobility. Number 3 is yoga, or as my 4-year-old likes to call it, yogurt. Yogurt is an excellent form of low-impact exercise. It combines mobility training, isometrics, breathing, and stretching all in one. And the best part is you can be a beginner or an expert. There's a huge range with yoga. Yoga can improve your mobility, strength, balance, and coordination. All of these things that kind of start failing us as we get older and older. So what better way to fight aging than doing some yoga while you shred to some Metallica? Another awesome thing about yoga is that you can kind of check in with your body. You can test your mobility, you can feel for pain or sticking points in your joints, and overall just be more mindful about your body in the space around you. These are obviously not the only forms of exercise. The most important thing here is that you find something that you enjoy, find maybe a couple different forms of exercise that you like to do, and cycle through them every couple of weeks, and find something you can consistently do for the rest of your life. Your choice of exercise will depend on your goals, and the frequency of your exercises will depend on your schedule. But I challenge you today to think about how much time you can dedicate to moving with intention, and how you can build certain movements into your daily life anyway. Maybe park a little bit further from your work, take the stairs instead of the elevator, and start with just 5 minutes. If you can increase that down the road, awesome. If not, believe me, 5 minutes a day can change your life. I am so excited about our next video, which is talking about non-restrictive nutrition. So if you are tired of all the fad diets and you're tired of diets telling you, don't eat this, don't eat that, check out this video. It'll be up in about a week after this video is published. It's going to change your life.